Hey guys, and welcome back
Hiya.
to another episode of Excalibur CCG TV's Talking Comics. I am Randy,
I am Mark.
and we are going to be talking about books that are hitting the shelves on August 23rd. They're not actually hitting the shelves.
Well, they might.
They're being put
Depends on how fast Chris wants to get out of here.
slanging them. So every week we get together and we talk about the new books that are going to be in the comic shops on Wednesday. And as you know, we are at two locations. You can kind of barely make out behind me. We're in Shreveport, Louisiana, and we're in Texarkana, Texas. All that information you need to know, the phone number, the directions, you can find on our website, excaliburccg.com. Other than that, we do have an announcement we need to make, I guess. Brad Campbell's going to work the magic and put the date up here because I don't have the date. This is all very quick this week.
Yeah, we're getting ready for the Geek Con.
Yeah, the con's happening, so we're getting ready for that. The announcement is, don't forget that the Texarkana, the Arklatex Con, will be going on shortly after the Geek Con. So that's happening. You can go up to Texarkana. That's where that will be. We will have our booth there as usual.
I heard it here first.
You heard it here first.
I didn't know.
Thanks to Brad for reminding me
Okay.
about that. Chase is usually up at the convention with that. So,
Okay.
That will be happening. Beyond that, who knows? I think it's a couple weeks after.
Okay.
GeekCon.
We'll find the right date and let you know.
Sure. And like I said, we can magically make it appear
Yes.
here on the video.
Yes. Block out our faces with it.
Block it out. You can't see us. The Magic Man. See, I always think about that more than I think about John Cena. I think about the Talladega Nights. You can't see me. I'm the Magic Man.
Well, I try not to think about John Cena at all.
Yes, that's not a bad thing. Anyways, we're going to get started with the number ones that are coming out this week. These are all a shock for me. I don't know what's going to be coming out.
This is like a cobbled together, thrown together show. So
yeah, we weren't sure when we were going to have time to do the show. So at least we're doing it for you guys. We're not missing a week.
Because we love you.
We want you to watch our show. Go ahead with our first book.
Our first number one is from Marvel. Generations. Another Generations one-shot. This one's Unworthy Thor and Mighty Thor from Jason Aaron and Mahmoud Asrar, which I've seen pages of the interior art, and it looks really good, actually.
Yeah, his work usually is.
Yeah. Her hammer, his axe. Can they get along? It's a worthy apocalypse. When a battle goes south, Thor finds herself in ancient Egypt, facing a young Odinson. A misguided party of Vikings have bitten way off more than they can spear. I did not write this. But when the Prince of Asgard answers their cries for help, he ends up in a fight no axe alone can win, and apocalypse is not one for mercy. Can a not yet worthy god and a time-lost hero take on one of the world's most powerful mutants at the height of his empire? And what does their encounter mean for the future of two Thors? Well, if it's like the other one-shots, they'll just say, hey, looking forward to meeting you again in the future. And it'll be over.
Right.
Because that's pretty much all they do.
I was wondering how, and I don't know that it's even necessary to call him Unworthy
No,
Thor
it's not.
in this case, but because he hasn't earned the hammer, but
No.
I don't
It's
know.
Marvel.
It's Marvel. We'll go with that. I've got a fun one here. I just read the the description, and I like the sound of it. This is called Hard Place, number one from Image Comics. Doug Wagner and Nick Rummel are the creative team here. AJ Gurney has been in prison for 5 years. He is now out. He was a legendary wheelman in Detroit before going to prison, and probably his reason for being in prison. And he's decided that he is going to go straight. He wants to fade off into the background, work for his father, and in his father's garage. But during a visit to the bank, he runs into two bank robbers who recognize him and demand that he be their getaway driver. They take a young female hostage to ensure that he will help, and She just happens to be the daughter of a Russian crime lord.
Whoops.
Look at that.
Whoops.
So this sounds a little Transporter meets John Wick-ish, except there's no killing of dogs. So AJ
That
finds
you know of.
that I know of. There could be. AJ finds himself pursued by a bitter police department and hunted by every asset of the Russian mob. So that actually sounds pretty fun. I may have to give that one a go.
All right, well, I got one from Boom Studios, Hi-Fi Fight Club, number 1 of 4, miniseries. 4.
Is it High Fidelity?
Hi-Fi, or is it? I don't know. Well, let's read.
Let's read and find out.
This is from Carly Usden and Nina Vakuya.
I'm not familiar with either one.
I am not either. Film and TV director Carly Usden.
Oh, okay. She's from RuPaul's Drag Race.
Suicide Kill, RuPaul's Drag Race. Okay.
That's TV.
Teams up with breakout artist Nina Vakueva.
Sure.
That's for a new series that's music to our ears. New Jersey, 1998. Chris has just started the teen dream job, working at Vinyl Mayhem, the local record store. She's prepared to deal with anything. Misogynistic metalheads, that's not fair to us metalheads. Come on. Grunge wannabes, even a crush on her wicked cute co-worker Maggie. But when Rory Gorey, the staff's favorite singer, apparently they have a lot of singers employed there, but he is the favorite.
The famous
Rory Gorey is
Rory Gorey.
He is the favorite. Mysteriously vanishes.
Rory Gorey.
It is glorious. I guess.
I don't know.
Well, he mysteriously vanishes the night before her band show in town. Chris finds... Blah, blah, blah. I have no tea this time. Anyway, he mysteriously vanishes the night before her band's show. Chris finds out her co-workers are doing more than just sorting vinyl. Her local indie record store is also a front for a teen girl vigilante fight club.
Cool.
Teen Girl Vigilante Fight Club.
And we said this is a 4-issue miniseries?
4-issue miniseries.
Okay. So...
Good luck making it to 4.
Oh, it'll make 4. It's Boom. Boom doesn't suddenly cancel theirs.
Maybe they should.
We got a couple of cool ones coming out from DC Comics. First one is Manhunter Special number 1. This is Keith Giffen and a surprise backup writer. And... Oh, Sam Humphries. I don't know why I didn't just go ahead and mention him up there.
Various.
And Mark Buckingham. Awesome art all the time. And, I mean, best possible creative team ever. Steve Rude as the backup artist. Love both those artists. So, Big Game and Hunter and Private Detective Paul Kirk has marshaled his skills as to fight crime as the masked vigilante known as Manhunter. But now it seems that crime is just sky high and pushing him to his limits, and it seems like it's going to draw the attention of the Golden Age heroes Sandman and Sandy. That just sounds awesome to me. The backup that's written by Sam Humphries and drawn by Steve Rude is an Etrigan, the demon story.
All over that.
I think I'm going to have to pick that up. So
All
that just
over
looks
that.
awesome.
Yes, it do.
I'll give you this, and when you need the next part,
I'll just look over here.
Look over.
All right, another one. Yes,
Holy
another one from DC. Well, you get the short one.
No, we'll talk about that last.
Okay.
All the number 1s together.
Okay.
I'm going to read a novel while he's reading this, guys.
This is Nightwing, The New Order, number 1, by Kyle Higgins and Trevor McCarthy. And this is a story of a future world without weapons, where superpowers have been eliminated and outlawed. The man responsible? None other than Dick Grayson, a.k.a. Nightwing, now the leader of a government task force called the Crusaders, who are charged with hunting the remaining supers. But when events transpire which turn the Crusaders' aim towards Grayson's own family, I didn't know any of his family was superpowered, but okay, the former boy wonder must turn against the very system he helped create, with help from the very people he's been hunting for years, the last metahumans of the DC universe. Don't miss this bold new vision from the team behind the New York Times bestseller Batman Gates of Gotham. And I want to say that this is like an Elseworlds, but not an... I mean, they don't call it Elseworlds.
It is an Elseworlds. It's also a 12-issue maxi series that they're doing. And They really tried to play up the whole thing during the time with the release of this, with the New Order being the name of it, and the image looks very propaganda with the cover, but nothing about this really says anything.
Trump?
Not Trump, Nazi propaganda. It's not.
People need to Google and read what Nazi is actually before they keep calling people Nazis. They just don't understand.
I don't know if the ones calling themselves Nazis even understand.
I don't think they do.
They don't. Last up for me is War Mother, yes, number
Not
one.
Nazis, but
This is from Valiant Comics, written by Fred Van Lint and Diego Bernard as your artist. It's because you demanded it. Every single one of you out there reading Valiant
I thought it was just
demanded it.
Decided.
They called here and asked if Mark wanted it. I said yes. War Mother returns in a riveting new series. Out of the pages of 4001 AD, the breakout hero of the 41st century charges onward in a high-powered tale of tomorrow from the creative team I just told you. 2 millennia from today, Earth is not the hospitable planet we once knew.
from today, like exactly today.
I guess it's not that hospitable now. Home we knew. Ravaged by the endless onslaught of war, disaster, and time, the world is littered
And Nazis.
with desolate badlands, fortified kingdoms, and secretive enclaves where humanity still clings to life. Enclaves like the Grove, that's one of the places, Earth's last known repository for scientific knowledge and bioengineered prosperity. I'm guessing that the Grove is going to be one of the hotspots where somebody's looking to get access to. Under the leadership of the Lone Protector called War Mother and her sentient sniper rifle,
Cool.
the denizens of the Grove face a critical choice: remain where they are and die, or find a new land and flourish. Can War Mother lead her people out of isolation and reignite the fires of a dying planet? So that wasn't what I thought it was going to be. And even if she can locate the distant citadel, Citadel, pour one out for Chris Hunter. The distant citadel she seeks, can she fight back the horrors and perverse monstrosities that lurk just beyond her doorstep? So if you enjoy all of the other Valiant books, this looks like this is going to be right there for you.
And you probably don't even need to buy it now because he just read you the whole thing.
Whew, I need a nap after that. That was Tolstoy.
Yeah.
So, not a lot of number ones this week. There may be a few other ones, but this is what we're highlighting for this week. We do have one big book that's coming out as far as the events go. Mark, I'll let you tell them all about this book.
Secret Empire number 9.
Still not the last issue.
No, still not the last, but they are cranking these things out like crazy now.
Yes.
Nick Spencer, as usual, with artist on this one is Lionel Francis Yu. So if you like those little loops like that, this was the book for you. United we stand against the Secret Empire. That's your solicit. Thank you very much. Good night. I'm here all week.
Beyond that, guys, if you are fans of the Funko Pop vinyls...
Are you a popper, a popster, a pop people, pop person?
Pop people person?
Pop head?
If you're a fan of the pops, we are getting in a whole slew of new pops. A lot
of pops.
A lot. They're like pop, 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 showing up all over the place.
Popping up everywhere.
Popping up everywhere. These include the Alias TV series that Jennifer Gardner.
Before, yeah,
they're brand new pops. We're going to be getting those. We're looking at some BoJack Horseman pops. We have, let's see, Mr. Robot pops. We've never had Mr. Robot in. Valerian pops are coming in.
Yes.
So, and This is one I know that I've got a couple of people I know are going to enjoy these. The Workaholic Pops will be in the store. So there are a couple of other ones as well that are maybe some reorders and some things we haven't gotten in. But that's the big thing with these Pops. Tons of, what do we say, Alias, Mr. Robot, Valerian, and Workaholics.
Oh, DC Bombshells Harley Quinn.
DC Bombshells Harley
Is
Quinn.
that no, that's a vinyl figure. That's not a pop, is it? Yeah, it is. Yeah,
It says Pop. And,
Okay.
and BoJack Horseman. I know some people, I've never watched that, but some people really enjoy it. So lots of Pops in the store. Beyond that, I don't think I've had any time this week to even look at comic book news.
No, I haven't checked anything.
And we've been really poor with asking a question.
We have been. We've been very remiss on the question of the week. We owe you guys about, what, 3 of them or something?
It's just, Chris Hunter came from, I guess he had more preparatory time. But for us, it's, we have to break from what we're doing and what we've been doing all day with serving the public here and suddenly doing the show. So it's not a lot where it's not the dream job that you see in the movies where they're all sitting around reading the comic book in the store, and that's not it. There's actual stuff to make this.
That does happen sometimes.
Very rarely. Not a lot. Not a lot. We may flip through something just so we have an idea, so when people say, hey, what does this look like?
That's true.
Did you read this yet? We'll go, yeah, okay, I saw that happen.
Question of the week. I didn't even think about this before the show, actually. Well, maybe we'll owe you 4.
Question of the week. Uh-oh. So we'll come up with a couple. We'll go home, we'll do our homework, we'll write down 3 or 4 different questions, and we'll have them for the future. How about that? Beyond that, we're going to wrap this up, guys. Remember, you can go online, you can look at us at new comics coming out for the week at ExcaliburCCG.com. You can look on it, Facebook as well.
Chris Hunter said Twitter is alive and well. So.
Twitter's alive and well. Awesome. Awesome. Did not know. So I'm glad he was able to give us that information. So give us a thumbs up, like, share, make a, worship, whatever else you need to do. Light the candles, watch us while you're taking the bubble bath.
Oh. Don't do that.
Oh, did you get some images?
Yeah, that's just...
Was it me? Was it Chris Hunter?
Yes.
Was it Riggs? Skip.
Oh, man, you were just adding to it.
So
Creep factor rising.
So feel free to leave us a comment, guys. And until next week, we are Excalibur Comics, and this is Talking Comics. We will see you later. Bye.